I recently purchased this Connect 4 Frenzy game, and I want to talk about how exactly you play it. So when you first get out of the box, this is exactly what it's going to look like. So it comes with the game itself, and then comes with your pieces for that, and then also includes the instructions. Essentially, you're going to take this part off. This is considered the cover, and then that's just going to go like right underneath here, right? So it's just going to kind of sit right underneath there. You can put it this way. That'd probably be easier. It just sits right under there. Now, the way this is played is you're going to divide up into two teams, and you're essentially going to bounce these off the table and into here, trying to create a Connect 4. Now you can play with up to 6 people. So if you have 6 people, you'll divide it into teams. So teams of 3. You will likely want to have even teams unless you've got like one really younger person who maybe won't do as well. And then you're going to want to bounce it off of the table and into here, and then to do that to make a Connect 4. And so then the other team is going to try and block it, break your Connect 4, etc. Now, if you're playing with younger kids, I would recommend you use the take turns method. So essentially, you're going to take turns bouncing one disc at a time into the grid instead of playing it all at once. And you're just going to alternate between teams. So that would be more if you're playing with like younger kids, you know, those sorts of things. Playing where you take turns bouncing it one at a time off the table and into it would make a much less hectic, frenzied game. But essentially, you're just going to take these, bounce them one at a time, and you're trying to get 4 in a row, just like the traditional Connect 4. But rather than just picking a spot, you have to bounce it and get it into the spot. So it makes it kind of more interesting because you are bouncing it. Now, there are a couple other ways to play that they talk about in the instructions here. You can do the first team to get all 4 corners. You can do the first team to get all 4 in the center. Totally up to you exactly how you want it. And then it talks about here, you know, how you are required to bounce it instead of putting the disc in. So, and then the traditional way is everyone bounces at once. It's all a free-for-all. You can steal spots, etc. How to prepare. So essentially, you're just going to do every other person all the way around. And then you're going to place them on the table in piles near the teammates. And then you count down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you go, and then you start bouncing them off the table. And then you keep playing until the team gets 4 discs of their color in a row, horizontally, vertical, diagonally, and shouts 4. All right, so as long as you bounce it off of the table. Now, I did want to go ahead and open these up just to kind of show you an example. So let's say I bounce it off the table. Okay, it goes into that one, right? Bounce it off, it goes into that one. Let's say I get another one, it goes into there. You can fit multiple inside of there. So it's not like once that one is taken, it's done. You can stack on top of each other. So say yellow has those 2, and then I've got the red tiles here. So let's say I'm on red team, and I'm able to bounce it and land it, almost land it on top of there. Well, now that's my space. So whichever one is currently showing on top is the one that takes it. Now, obviously, eventually, you're going to run out of these. Hopefully, you will not run out before somebody gets it. But if you do, then you're just going to dump them out and start all over again. Likely, what will happen is people are going to go bouncing wildly. They're going to bounce out of here. They're going to be off the table. They're going to be on the floor, whatever. And so while you're gathering up the last remaining of the red, the yellow is going to get the Connect 4, whatever the case might be, opposites, you know, that sort of thing. But that is how you play Connect 4 Frenzy.